Hey, Papa Ron, how's it going?
Hi, Rod.
Hey, I want to say what today? Saturday?
Yeah, it's the
Happy Saturday?
weekend. I can't believe how fast these
Yeah.
weeks come and go.
God, man, here it is already March. Where did January and February go?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, our
gone,
age.
baby.
Welcome, my Cryptopians, and glad you joined Papa Ron and I. We're going to be talking about some important things today. At least we think it's important. And if you like it, be sure and give us a thumbs up and join us and give us some comments and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, let's start off
So,
with this Uber founder,
Uber.
Mr. Uber.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Uber founder Garnett Camp planning a better cryptocurrency? Is that what that
Yeah.
said? A better one? Hell,
Better?
Ron, have they made any money at all? How can they be better, Phil? They ain't making no money.
Uber is an absolute. Well, I can't say it's a joke. And a lot of people are making their living on Uber.
Yes, they are.
But my comments, I guess, are designated towards the actual company. And Rod, we did an earlier video, several months ago.
Yeah.
And I think our focus is how much better Uber would be if they were on the blockchain.
Blockchain. Yeah.
You
And
remember
look what
that?
they're doing. Yeah, I do remember that. And they are getting on there, huh?
No, I don't think they are. Well, he's talking about doing his own thing now. So yeah, you're right. But I don't know if it's for the Uber company. It's for this new crypto Garrett Camp wants to do.
Make.
But and our focus back then, not only them being on the blockchain, but it would turn them so they could make it. Folks, since Uber has not made a dollar profit since day one,
The company.
the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have these big offices, and that was our point. If they put it all on the blockchain, they wouldn't need office regulating calls or anything. It would be you just call the driver. Anyway, I don't want to rehash all we talked about, but here you got this guy, Garrett Camp. And yeah, he's got a pretty big bank account now, Uber does, and lines of credit that still haven't been tapped, I guess. But for a company, and part of it, folks, is our own fault because we keep we keep buying their stupid stocks. We don't. But why would you want to keep stocks to a company that has not turned a dollar profit? It's the same with that Snapchat. And that's a social media deal, Rod. I don't use it. I know you probably don't either, but all our kids probably have it. And I think you put a video on there and it lasts 30 or 40 seconds and then it's gone. Just boom and gone. And people just can't wait to spend money on that company either. And it's another company that hasn't turned any profit. What is going on out there?
Well,
You don't need to make money.
now. Wait a minute now. We have to follow the United States government. Have they made any money?
Now,
They
don't
spend
start
more
me
than
on that,
yeah.
baby. This video will turn into
They
4
spend-
hours.
Well, I'm just saying that. I'm not trying to make a big deal about it. I'm just saying that, they're just following the U.S.
Yeah. Our
They're the
government can't,
example.
anyway. I know I got last year they raised our property taxes here in our county. And I was fit to be tied, so I called down there and I got all the...
$10.
Yeah,
You don't take.
it was 11.50. No, it was. I think mine went up a couple $100, but so I called every one of those commissioners that are on that board, and just kind of raised heck with them individually. But hey, you guys got to live within. I have to live within a budget. I can't call the government and say, hey, I need an increase on my Social Security. It's set in stone, baby. And why do you guys think anytime you're going to want to spend more money, you just up the tax? Anyway, Yeah, Rod, we'll have to talk afterwards so I can vent this out again. Folks, I'm generally not an ornery person, but some things just get under my skin, and one is the misuse. Yeah. The misuse of people's money. And just like Rod said, the federal government. I mean, they just print as much as they want. Well, if they need to do that, why charge us any taxes? Just print it. You want to get the economy back on track? Just say, we're done with taxes. We'll just print every dollar we need. Because that's what they do anyway.
Yeah.
And then they burden us with... Anyway. So you got this Uber guy that wants to make his own cryptocurrency, and he wants to produce 1 trillion tokens. 1 trillion, Rod.
Yeah.
Not 100 million, not, you know...
Not a billion, but he wants 1 trillion.
Yeah, what's gonna keep inflation on that and everything else just erode anyway?
How are they gonna spend it? I mean, having 1 trillion, of them, you have to use them somehow.
Yeah, and he probably, he wants to be a worldwide currency, just like the dollar bill or other fiat currencies are. So he probably thinks he needs that many, and I don't even know if they're divisible down into smaller amounts. But he's not having an ICO, no fundraising, and if you go onto the site once this thing's up and running, he's just going to give some of these tokens away, is what the article talks about. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of interesting that a guy that can't make I shouldn't say that. He's probably made a success of Uber. He probably has a huge salary, even though the company is all just functioning on stock support and people purchasing stocks and this and that. Yep. Lines of credit.
Yep.
Sorry. All right, we'll move on.
Okay.
And then
it's not my fault.
What's the title of this?
I got you started.
What's the title of this topic? Is it going to be the economic transition into crypto?
I think, or something.
That we decided on?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Well, there's still the naysayers out there, and you got J.P. Morgan Chase, and the reason they badmouth, I guess, so much about the crypto is it has been disruptive, or it will be disruptive and competition to their system.
Now, wait a minute, Ron. That throws up another question in my mind. It has nothing to do with about the government, though. If we, several videos back, we talked about how J.P. Morgan is getting in on the cryptocurrency. Isn't that right?
Well,
and then here they're saying the crypto is disruptive and be competition.
Well, let's go back a little bit further.
Wait a minute. There's that forked tongue.
That's right. Let's go back a little bit further, because when these guys were all bad-talking Bitcoin and crypto, and it's all a bubble and this and that, this article kind of proves why they were doing that. And it's because they know that their system might be at risk if crypto does evolve and start taking over as a form of trade of value. If we can trade crypto for value. So anyway, so now we find out that this is the reason. It's not that they're worried about the bubble, and they're worried because the article says they're so worried about the people getting hurt and being taken in and losing. Bullcorn, man. These guys are they have such the biggest scam going on in the whole world is this banking business.
Yeah, they're pretty good at it.
So then
they have a lot of practice.
Well, yeah. I mean, you look back in history. I mean, Lincoln, he wanted to get us out of this by creating the greenbacks. Kennedy, he wanted to do something similar to the greenbacks to get away from the Federal Reserve and their control. And the Constitution says it's the Congress that should be forming our money anyway, that they have the right to produce, can't think of the term, currency. Anyway, now we're getting into history lessons.
Yeah, we are.
So then we move forward, and we just had an article in the last couple of videos about
J.P. Morgan.
No, what's J.P. Morgan Chase? What's the other big bank? It's Goldman Sachs.
Oh, Goldman Sachs. That's right.
Was
Goldman
involved
Sachs.
with Circle that bought Polynex.
That's
and
right.
I think I made a misquote in there and was talking about J.P. Morgan when actually he's a member of, Jamie Dimon. Isn't this Jamie Dimon here?
No, I said, who is that guy? Yeah, it is. Yeah, CEO.
Right. And I misquoted that. I said he was part of Goldman Sachs, and I was incorrect on that. We had a couple comments that corrected us.
It's not very often you're.
No, I'm wrong all the time. These people just don't catch it. So, and then you got this guy from the Bank of England. They call him the governor. He's saying Bitcoin is failing as a form of money. Well, there's some truth to that. I grant him that. But he is really, and there's there's several articles, but I looked at 2 or 3 about him, and his name is Mark Carney, and he's really talking bad about. You there, Rod? Hey, James, can you hear a second? Lost Rod somehow. You'll know you'll have to cut this out then, right? Excuse me? Well, I don't know. It said the call ended, so you'll have to call me back on Skype. Oh, I didn't see it somehow. It didn't come across. Try again.
Man, that thing quit quick.
Yeah, I noticed you just went blank. I saw that. Okay, do I got to share screens again?
Yeah. I was just texting you. What the hell happened? There you go. Well, we're at J.P. Morgan.
Okay, then we're talking about this bank. Sorry, folks, we had a Skype disconnect there for a second, but we're back on now, I think.
Yeah.
And Mr. Carney, he goes on and he talks about here, at present, crypto assets raise a host of issues around consumer and investor protection. Oh, yeah, he's really concerned about our protection, right? Market integrity, money laundering, terrorism financing, tax evasion, and a circumvention of capital controls and international sanctions.
That sounds like fiat.
Sounds exactly like fiat and all those bankers. That's right. So, things are transitioning, folks. We are going, and I don't care how much these guys downplay it. Things are moving forward into this crypto as an exchange of value, and
yeah,
it's just a matter of time. And I think we're going to see some huge progression into this year. As time goes on, we'll see.
We've been predicting that since last year.
Yeah, I know. And one last thing, I just saw an interesting article on Litecoin. Even though that LitePay was kind of pulled while they get these things settled with some of the Visa companies and stuff. Of course, they are accepting the merchants for businesses.
Yeah, they are.
But this is a fun little article, and we'll put it in the description box. But it claims it'll still hit $1,000, and I believe he said by June of this year, within the next 2 months, $1,000 within the next 2 months. Worst case scenario predicted is that the coin will not reach its value till the end of 2018. So that was written on March 2nd, so it was just yesterday. And I didn't go through the comments on that. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, that would have been. I see Litecoin now is on sale for just $209. So if it goes up to $1,000, whoa, think of the profit you can make on that one.
Well, you can 5 times your money, and even though if it takes to the end of the year, 5 times your money, why would you have anything invested in stocks? Why wouldn't you pull all your 401 and any bonds you have and IRAs, or maybe part of it, and put into this? You know, I feel about all your eggs in one basket, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's I don't know anyway. Folks, thanks for watching. We probably rambled on too long on this.
That's okay. It's fun rambling.
Hope your weekend is productive and fun. And
I do too. It's going to snow here, I think, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We need the moisture here. We're in desert, Utah's desert. But as you get up in those mountains, it sure is pretty desert.
Right. We've got all 4 seasons here and everything. It's great.
It sure is. Hey, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Pound them suckers, man. And we really need them. And God bless you.